Chelsea plans to solve the goal-scoring problem by recruiting strikers. According to Spanish daily Fit Charges, Chelsea have set their sights on signing talented Canadian striker Jonathan David from French side Lille to solve their goal-scoring problems. The Canadian international has demonstrated his ability to score goals consistently in Ligue 1. Chelsea have plans to bring him in. However, the latest report states that the Lille striker is also being targeted by the Premier League club. According to the source, Chelsea are now David's legitimate competitors, as they want to sign the Canadian in the summer. A prospective deal could cost as much as £52 million, which is quite a high fee. According to the Hits report, Victor Osimhen is being targeted by Paris Saint-Germain. PSG, they will most likely lose Kylian Mbappe. With Randal Kolo Muani and Goncalo Ramos running hot and cold this season, PSG need a top-class striker. Osimhen thus becomes a worthy target for PSG. The report claims that French officials are confident of getting Osimhen's signature. With a move likely in the summer transfer window, it will be interesting to see if he joins PSG. Paris Saint-Germain want to sign Lucas Paqueta for their midfield, with the position a priority according to Sebastian Vidal. The journalist reports that PSG has not stopped pursuing the Brazilian playmaker despite interest from Manchester City. PSG have prioritised a new midfielder for the upcoming transfer window, and Paqueta fits the bill. West Ham won't have much to say about what happens with Paqueta this summer, as his £85 million release clause activates in June, and if anyone pays, then that's it. Chelsea's target goalkeeper will be sold by Arsenal this summer. As is known, RAMSDALE is currently no longer Arsenal's main goalkeeper. He lost the competition to David Raya, who was recruited by the Gunners last summer. This situation makes RAMSDALE want to leave next summer. Incidentally, Chelsea reported interest in using his services. Team Talk reports that Chelsea must get ready, because Arsenal sells the goalkeeper at a high price. According to the report, Arsenal have informed Chelsea that they can obtain RAMSDALE's services this summer. However, they asked for a large fee for the goalkeeper. They're asking for a fee of no more than £60 million for RAMSDALE's services. Arsenal set this figure because the goalkeeper still has a contract in North London until 2026, plus a one-year extension option, so they think the goalkeeper deserves a high price. The Blues centre-back has been linked with a move away from the club. One player, Todd Boehly, will now have to sell in the summer after his performance against Arsenal, and the general standard of his performances this season is centre-back Benoit Badiashile. Badiashile is the worst of Chelsea's two centre-backs, as Axel Disasi outperforms him. Goal reporter Tom Maston gave the left-footed defender a poor match rating of 2 out of 10, citing poor possession play and slow reactions to close down opposition attackers. Dani Ceballos is increasingly ready to leave Santiago Bernabeu. Dani Ceballos is among the players who are unsure whether he will continue at Santiago Bernabeu next season or not. The midfielder has struggled with a lack of playing time this season. This led to uncertainty regarding Ceballos' future at the club, and many predicted he would leave Santiago Bernabeu at the end of the season. The report adds that Ceballos, for his part, is ready to leave Real Madrid this summer. The player is unhappy with his current role in the squad and is looking for a new challenge elsewhere. Manchester United is advised to immediately transport Zinedine Zidane, a suggestion that White York gave to Sir Jim Ratcliffe. He was the co-owner of Manchester United to make Zinedine Zidane a replacement for Erik ten Hag. York himself hopes that the manager who chooses Sir Jim Ratcliffe to replace Ten Hag will be Zinedine Zidane. York thinks Zidane is a good candidate for this job because he has tested his abilities with Real Madrid. He said, "Zidane is an extraordinary manager, and he has proven himself at one of the biggest clubs in the world. At the moment, there are not many elite managers to recruit, and most of them are not good enough to manage a club the size of Manchester United. Erik ten Hag and Ole Gunnar Solskjaer are good managers, but they are not good enough to manage United. Man United needs a manager with extraordinary qualities." Roberto De Zerbi is one of the managers linked with Juventus. According to Calcio Mercato, Díaz has a release clause which could be triggered by Juventus to appoint him as their manager. The report claims that Díaz is available to manage another team if suitors pay Brighton €15 million. Díaz is one of the best Italian managers ever, but it doesn't make sense to pay Allegri around €7 million and then spend €15 million on Díaz, who has not performed well in Europe. According to Corriere dello Sport via Sport Witness, Newcastle United are in pole position to sign Federico Chiesa from Juventus, and the Magpies are looking to beat Barcelona to his services. The report adds that Chiesa's agent could make 2 top offers from England and Spain, with only Newcastle named as an interested party from the Premier League. Newcastle are planning a move for Chiesa as part of their rebuild. The signing of Chiesa could be a game changer for Eddie Howe. Sport can reveal that Bruno Guimaraes is on Los Blancos' radar for next summer, and his move will shock the football world. The Newcastle United star has attracted interest from across Europe following his stellar performances with the Premier League side starting in the winter of the 2021-2022 season. This season he has played 44 games for the Magpies, contributing 4 goals and 8 assists from a midfield position. Guimaraes' contract with the Magpies runs until the summer of 2028, giving potential suitors little leverage in transfer negotiations. Guimaraes' contract includes a release clause of £100 million, a pricey but not excessive valuation for a player of his calibre. Marca reports that Barcelona are eyeing Valencia defensive midfielder Pepelu as a possible option. Pepelu enjoyed a fine season for Valencia and grew into a key player for Rubén Baraja's side, even scoring 6 goals and 1 assist in 34 games in all competitions. Xavi and his staff, as well as Barca's scouting department, have noticed the step forward Pepelu has taken in terms of performances this season. Manchester City will face competition from Liverpool and Arsenal as they step up their interest in £50 million Wolves defender Ayhan Aït-Nouri. Guardiola believes the Algeria international will be the perfect addition to his team. Aït-Nouri has been one of Wolves' standout players this season with his natural attacking instincts, but the 22-year-old has also attracted interest from Anfield and Emirates. Failing to get Ruben Amorim, Liverpool turns to onslaught. Liverpool is hunting for a new manager for their team. Understandably, in less than 2 months, they will be left by Jurgen Klopp. Fabrizio Romano reported that Liverpool is moving quickly to find a replacement for Jurgen Klopp. They are now approaching Feyenoord manager Slot. According to the report, Liverpool is interested in Slot's services because of his good track record. Slot has been Feyenoord manager since 2020. Since then, he has rebuilt Feyenoord into a strong team in the Netherlands. He won the Eredivisie title in the 2022-2023 season, the 2023-2024 KNVB Cup title, and was runner-up in the UEFA Conference League, so he is considered to have a good track record.